We're at Sunbelt Football Press Day, and we're very privileged to talk to the commissioner of the Sunbelt, Karl Benson. And Karl, first of all, it looks like another very successful event here in the Crescent City.
It has grown again from last year, Dan. We think that the Superdome is the ideal place, and our coaches like coming here, and the media likes coming here. And I think we've created may not be as big as the SEC, but we're awfully proud of the presentation.
Let me ask you about the Superdome. This has now been home for the conference office for about a year now. How much does that help get the word out about the Sun Belt?
Well, one of the reasons that we moved into the Dome was to try to create more recognition and visibility here in New Orleans. The Sun Belt's been headquartered in New Orleans since 1992, and no one really knew that it was here. And so part of our plan, we brought our basketball tournament to New Orleans last year, and with the New Orleans Bowl, and we're just trying to have some additional presence here in the Crescent City, and they provided some great office space for us. They gave us this street signage, and it's nice to be able to drive down and see the Sunbelt logo on the side of the Dome.
It's really a new look Sunbelt this year in football with 4 new teams here this year, and obviously it has really expanded the conference, not just the footprint, but as far as the being able to get the word out about the conference.
Well, we think that Appalachian State and Georgia Southern coming in, and the history that they had at the 1AA FCS level, both having multiple national championships. They have great facilities. They have great fan bases. We think they're going to be competitive quickly, and we think that they just bring some instant credibility. Idaho and New Mexico State, again, a little outside of our footprint, but when we added Idaho and New Mexico State, we did so with the belief that we were going to get to 12 teams, and we needed them to get to 12 teams. We didn't quite get there, but we're still very, very pleased with what Idaho and New Mexico State bring to the table.
Let me ask you this also. You have representatives here today from the college football playoff and the Sun Belt. Get with a few breaks this year, there could potentially be a Sun Belt team that could be very much in the conversation there.
Well, absolutely. And, there's a couple teams that have schedules that are very conducive, including, the Raging Cajuns. They have a schedule that would get them to the college football playoff. The highest ranked champion of the 5 conferences, the Sun Belt, Conference USA, Mid-American, the American, and the Mountain West. The highest ranked champion gets an automatic spot into one of the New Year's Day games, and representatives from the Fiesta Bowl, Cotton Bowl, and the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl in Atlanta are here, and those are not this year for the Cotton Bowl in that they host the national championship game, but in years when they don't host, more than likely that highest ranked champion would end up in one of those 3 games. So we're glad they're here, and I've had the opportunity to be with a Boise State twice in a New Year's Day game, and was with the University of Hawaii when they broke through and played right here in this stadium back in 2008. So and I use that as motivation and encouragement that there's no reason that a Sun Belt team can't do the same thing.
The commissioner has said before that it can happen here, so we're hoping that does happen, obviously, for a Sun Belt team. The Sun Belt's here meeting here in the Crescent City for Football Media Day this week. I'm Dan McDonald reporting for Sports NOLA.